we're going to set it today. Conventional roof system is, I'll say a dime a dozen. I guess they all go together pretty much alike. We use 2x10 rafters, 2 to 12 ridge poles. Also got 2x8 collar ties. You'll see right here, and this is what I'm naming off in our standard package content. That's 7/16 OSB, 30-pound felt paper, and then you've got, it's trimmed out with this beautiful Western red cedar fascia board here. You've got it's a 1x8, and then it's also the red fascia there. The way to soffit, if you can, I know you can't see, but you get the 2x6 substation. Your soffit right here is that 1x6 tongue and groove, and then it's got a vent. I know y'all can stick your head up under there. It's got a vent up here that vents the soffit. On our trusses, we offer just a whole host of trusses. We got scissor trusses if you want that vaulted inside look. We've got light attic storage trusses if you're trying to get a little extra attic space. We've got, of course, the regular fake trusses, which is what you see in here. And of course, you can finish that. All that in our package contents comes with the 1x6 tongue and groove that's to be put on later after the insulate, wire, do the electrical and all that. So, I think David's going to talk about our heavy timber.
I'm David Everett, and I work with the dealer department here on the state. And if part of your dream with your log house is sitting in front of your stone fireplace and looking up and seeing the exposed beams and rafters that make up your roof system, this is the part of that we're installing now. I was thinking about Jeff Clemens' story about him buying his log house. When my wife and I got to the point where we were old enough and could afford a house, I was selling a lot of products to a lot of home companies. And I had wanted one since I was a little kid. And carried my wife out to a job site one day, and she looked at me and she said, no, there was no discussion or anything. So I had to end up doing the work for Honest Day before I could get my log house. But anyway, with our heavy timber roof system, it's typically a 4x8 Douglas fir rafter with a Douglas fir ridge beam. We're using the same 2x6 for the decking that we use for our second floor decking. This decking is also used in other areas of the house. What Josh and Bobby are installing now is a vent. This is a vented roof system, which you'll also have this vent, then you'll have a ridge vent that will maintain prevent you from having a lot of buildup inside of that roof system. Installing this adjacent to our common rafter roof system is not unusual at all for us to use multiple roof systems. Generally, we don't do it quite like this on the same plane. Usually, if we use a common rafter roof system and our heavy timber roof system in conjunction with one another, usually there's going to be some sort of transition in the roof system where the roof changes direction or something along those lines. As we progress with this, we're starting with the blocking that's going to go around the perimeter of the 2x6s. That's your roof system. We'll have rigid foam insulation that's going to be installed next. Generally in our package, our standard package price, thank you very much, is going to come with an R40 roof system. It's 2 sheets of 3.3 inch thick insulation. This is laid down on its flat on this. You can see a good example of that on the screen over there. We do also operate an R30 roof system. Most areas in the country are going to require a minimum of R38 roof insulation, which is why we do the R40. If you do live further south, the R30 is very acceptable, and we do that quite frequently. Also, as you see in the picture at the end of the room there are 2x4 sleepers that are going to be installed on top of this rigid foam insulation. You get a lot of R value for the inch of thickness with this is a polyisosanurate is a particular type of insulation that it is.
What?
Polyunsaturated, expandable, yes, you got me all tore up now. Need more coffee. It's polyisosanurate, or commonly known as polyunsaturated. Anyway. Well, we install this in 2 layers. It's going to give you the appropriate R value. You've got your 2x4 sleepers. And then on top of the 2x4 sleepers that they're installing, that are going to go down through the roof and attach to the rafters. The lobby's installed now. So it's a particular type of fastener. It's got a flat head on it. So it's not going to cause you difficulty when you install your OSB on top of that. We do typically use 7/16 OSB and then a 30-pound felt paper, and then whatever type of finished coating that you choose to put on your home. Y'all have any questions while they're finishing this up? I appreciate that. It's a little bit hard time, I think I got right in the back.